All right. Welcome to another powerful episode of Money Madness with yours truly, Jean Marlo Davis. Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is all about how to make money, keep money, protect money, and grow money because it's your money with Money Madness. I'm excited to be here. Welcome our community called Wealth Creators. Welcome, Wealth Creators. We're filming live right now on youtube.com/Jean Marlo Davis. We're on Facebook.com/your wealth creator and on Twitter at Jean Marlo Davis. We're live on those stations. Make sure, guys, while you're here, you like, you share, you subscribe, leave a comment below. Let me know, do you like the flow? Do you like what we're giving to you on every week? What update? Just came back from the beach, enjoying time with the hubby, celebrating our 7th wedding anniversary. Did you have a good time, Bruce?
I most definitely did.
You did? Did you get enough rest?
Oh, yeah.
Chilled out. We chilled, man. I see why a lot of people go to the beach really on the off season, babe, because it's too hot. It's too hot. It's just, man, it's hot. You got to go early in the morning, or you got to go when the sun is setting. Otherwise, it's just way too hot. But we had a good time. Nonetheless, celebrated our 7th anniversary, then came back and kicked it with the kids, had a good time celebrating our grandbaby, straight A's, Selena and Sophia. Let's give it up to them. 7-year-old and 9.5-year-old that got straight A's, our precious grandbabies. And so we're very proud of them, very proud of the family dynamic and what's happening in our lives and where we're going, what we're striving to do. Very proud of, we had a record month last month. I'm very excited about that. And we're going to continue to keep breaking records and keep setting records and breaking records and setting and breaking and setting. That's what we do. We break and we set. We set and we break. Okay. So, I'm just excited. I'm excited about what's happening, what we got going on. Let's do this right quick. Let's go ahead and take a commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about earning 10K or more a month doing tax resolutions, aka OIC, aka offer and compromise. We're going to talk about that because quite a few of you have said, Jean, can you talk a little bit about that? I think I want to do it. Do I have to be a tax preparer? Do I have to have a tax ID? Do I need to get an EIN? What do I need to do? And we talk about that before, but some of you guys can you just tell us a little bit more and then give us a website where we can get more information on it. I'm going to do both of those things tonight. And what I want you to do is I want you to grab a pen and grab paper. And I want you to write down what I'm going to talk about and why you should, regardless of you being a tax preparer, CPA, or not, whether you're an entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur, you're just looking for another stream of income. If you fit in any of those categories, I am talking to you. So I don't want you to think that, don't just go like, I got to be a tax preparer. No, you do not. No, you do not. And I'm going to talk to you about this. So you're watching Money Madness with yours truly, Jean Marlo Davis. We're going to take a commercial break and we're going to ask you to come right back after these messages. We'll see you in a second. All right, we're back. Welcome back to the Money Madness show with Jean Marlo Davis, showing you how to make money, keep money, protect money, and grow money.
Why?
Because it's your money with Money Madness. Tonight, we're talking about earn 10K or more a month doing tax resolutions, offering compromises. Let me give you a little bit of background by myself. I am a former IRS auditor. I have over 20 years tax and financial experience. I am a tax and financial expert, been in business over 20 years, as I said, in the tax and financial arena. I am a coach, mentor, speaker, and author, brand new author. I am the business owner of the Luck Firm, Level Up Coaching, right here in Atlanta, Tiffis LLC, as well as Wealthy Women Enterprises. And affectionately, we have our subsidiary of Tiffis Wealth Creators. Okay. This is where we do our elite boot camps, elite workshop, things of that nature under TWC, Tiffis Wealth Creators. So our community is known as Wealth Creators. So we are building multiple companies, helping people to lower their taxes, get out of debt, create generational wealth. That's pretty much the premise of what we do. And so most people fall in any of those categories, whether you're striving to build your business, brand yourself, get more clients, build another income stream, whether you owe the IRS or, you want to settle tax debt, or you want to make sure your business is set up right. You want to protect your assets. You want to know the most common tax deduction you qualify for, how to be audit proof. We got you covered. You want to know about investing, real estate, what have you. We have you covered in these arenas. We are like a one-stop shop, because what we don't do in our tax and financial company, we do it in our coaching firm, the Luck Firm. And what we don't do over there, we have various workshops and seminars and auto webinars that you can take online from the comforts of your own home and get the education that you're looking for. As I said before, I wanted to give you that background for those who are just watching me, want to know my accreditations and how do I get into all this. Over 20 years, baby. I'm an ex-IRS auditor, honey. We have settled over the last 20 years. We've settled millions of dollars in tax debt for our clients. So I hope that qualifies me enough for you. So, and we kind of know what we're doing. And someone asked me, what are tax resolutions? What's this new terminology? I could have called it Fresh Start Initiative. I could have just come out and said offering compromise, but that's the new slang this year. Is a lot of people talk about tax resolution. It's the same as Fresh Start Initiative. It's the same as offering compromise. And for example, let's say that you owe the IRS $50,000 and you know that you don't have the capability to pay because it might put you in a hardship, okay, financial hardship. You may have the assets, you may have the money, but if you paid that debt, it may put you in a financial hardship. What I like about offering compromises or tax resolutions is that it allows the tax preparer to knock out a huge amount of the debt, like 80% of the debt. They don't have to worry about extra taxes, penalties, interest. It puts the account on hold for collections. Nobody can go into your bank account and do all the other stuff. But what I love about it is it gives the taxpayer peace where they can eradicate the tax debt and be in peace and knock out a big bulk of the taxes. Now, if you ask me, do we do offering compromise? Of course, that's part of our business with Tiffis LLC. If you owe the IRS over 10K, Bruce, drop TiffisLLC.com on the board. You could go to TiffisLLC.com. Tiffis LLC is scrolling down below. If you are a taxpayer and you owe the IRS, you can book a free 15-minute consult. We could talk to you more about the offering compromise process, what you need to do, how you get your records together and all that. But today I'm talking on the other side. I'm talking about people who want to get in this arena, if you will, this field, if you will. They want to get this cash cow because they're like, wow, they're hearing, man, this is very lucrative. It don't require a degree. It don't require all the stuff that you think, but you have to know what you're talking about. You need formal training, and we have the training for you from A to C, A to Z, to teach you what you need to do and do, like really take it in infantile form, like kindergarten form, to graduating high school and going to college. That's how we break it down in common denominator terms. And so you can understand. I don't throw all these IRS terminology that will make you say, oh, okay. We break it down so you can understand in layman terms. That's what people need. And when you register for our 4-week tax course, teaching you how to do tax resolutions, how to do offering compromises, you're going to see that I give it to you in layman terms. I explain everything. I make sure you protect yourself legally, ethically, and morally. I make sure you use the right terminology. You have to be careful what you're saying and what you're saying to your clients and what you're promising to your clients. I break all that stuff down, right? So tax resolution, like I said, let's say that you owe the IRS $50,000, and instead of paying the $50,000, what you're able to do is say, I can't pay the $50,000. I'm just going to pay $10,000. That's what I'm going to offer. Okay, now if the IRS accepts that offer, now that eradicates the remaining $40,000, it eradicates other interests and penalties, as long as you pay in the amount of time that you say you're going to pay, whether it's 6 months, 12 months, 24 months, you pay your monthly payment every month. Don't miss. You make sure your current filings, you file currently, you do what you're supposed to do. Then guess what? You just eradicated a large bit of the debt. And so that's why offering compromises, AKA tax resolutions, AKA fresh start initiatives, is something that I feel is very powerful to taxpayers out there. I feel that this is an industry that can really set you up as a business owner, that you can have your own firm, that you can have agents looking to help settle tax debt legally, ethically, and morally, to really help people. And the IRS want to work with you. They want to, they don't just come after you just to come after you. They give you so much room for communications. The reason why a lot of people get taken is they don't communicate. You got to have some, I don't care, communication is going on to the IRS website.com, irs.com, and dropping a little payment. That's communication. Okay, they're trying to do something. They'll send you a letter like, okay, thank you for that payment, what you're striving to do. And that at that point, you can make a determination if the offering compromise program worked for you or not. A lot of people, guys, are afraid of the Internal Revenue Service. The Internal Revenue Service, to me, is like a debt collector. They are collecting debt. You understand? And so, but just like not when you work with a debt collector and you don't communicate, they want to take further action because they feel that you ghosting them. Y'all know that young folks know that term. You ghosting them. Nobody likes to be ghosted. So they feel like, you know what? Okay, so you're going to play us like that. Okay, so we're going to come out. We're going to go ahead and put a lien on your property. We're going to go come after your paycheck on your job. We're going to come after your money in your bank. So they come out with guns blazing, real cowboys, boom, boom, boom. They're coming out. And so a lot of people are afraid of those green and white letters. Those green and white letters are the collection letters. They know what it is. They refuse to open it. And so therefore they get nervous and afraid. And they think if I just store those letters away, then this high bill will go away. No, and the only time they look at it, is so unfortunate that a lot of people need fire on their backside before they move. They will look and say, oh man, I just found that this amount of money was taken out of my account. What's going on? And that's when you have a problem. Okay, so what we have to look at is why getting into the tax resolution business. I look at it because a lot of people say they want to help people, and besides college tuition, your mortgage, and other bills, the biggest bill that any people will have living in America is taxes. You pay about 1/3 of your income to taxes. So from January 1 to around about April the 5th or 10th, you are working for the Internal Revenue Service, especially if you don't have a business. Business owners qualify for hundreds of tax deductions that people working a job do not. You have to understand, I've been teaching for years the tax advantages of owning a business. That's another show, right? But that's the biggest bill. So when you're looking to create wealth, You find a need and you fill the need, as they said, and you'll be wealthy indeed. What is the biggest need out here? That's what you got to write that down. What is the biggest need out here? What is the biggest problem out here that need to be solved? Okay, we could talk about hunger. We could talk about inflation. We could talk about people not getting paid what they're worth. We could talk about the great, what they call it, the great people quitting left and right. Exodus, whatever it's called. It wasn't called Exodus, but it was called the Great something. I don't know. People quitting left and right from their jobs. People are having staffing problems. People are just having problems. COVID created a whole new, I like to say, atmosphere, arena, reality of how we do business today. We don't do business in 2022 like we did it in 2020 or 2021. There's new realities now. There's new news now, and we have to be quick thinking, fast moving, right down to modern day time. So when I look at what is needed, people need, everybody credit is not where it needs to be. A lot of people credit is jacked the smack up. So we need help with credit. We need help with debt eradication. Okay, we need help with that. We need help with taxes. Okay, we need help with that. And we need help with income flow, cash flow. Those things are very important. So that's when you need to look at how can I help in that arena? Do I have something that can help? A lot of people owe the Internal Revenue Service serious income, serious money, and every year just go up, 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 up. So you got to get a hold of it before it gets a hold of you. And henceforth, this is the reason why I like tax resolutions. I believe it is a great industry. It's a great industry for the customer as well as the business owner. It allows the business owner to help eradicate tax debt for the client. And it allows the business owner to truly be paid what they're worth. Now, guys, I like to, that's one of the why it is a big market, because of tax debt, right? Why did I decide to get into it? Well, I accidentally got into doing tax resolutions years ago. Somebody heard me on the radio. Babe, I can hear that. Somebody heard me on the radio and they said, they owe the IRS a bunch of money and they need help. Can I help them? Guys, let's do this really, really quick. We're going to take a commercial break and we're going to pick it up from there. And I'm going to tell you what I told them when I heard and how I accidentally bumped my head and got into the tax resolution game. You're watching Money Madness with yours truly, Jean Malo Davis. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Hi, guys. Jean Malo Davis, your wealth creator, ex-Iris auditor with over 20 years tax and financial experience. Now that I got that out the way, I am so excited. Why am I excited? Because, guys, you've been blowing up my phone, blowing up my email, like, Jean, when are you going to drop the course? When are you going to drop the course? Well, finally, we're dropping the course right now. Now, some of you guys who don't know me on social media. I don't know where you've been, but listen, we are finally dropping the course to show people. And when I say people, I'm talking about tax professionals, those who are looking to scale up their business if they're a tax professional, those who are saying, you know what, I want to ditch the W-2, I'm sick of doing taxes, or maybe somebody who just want to get into the arena that I'm talking about. Guys, we're going to show you how we went from $300 to $500 a client to $3,000, $5,000 on up a client. And not just that, guys, we're going to show you how you can get paid year round, because some of you get paid seasonal. This is the big time right now, but we're going to show you how to scale your business. If you want to get rid of the W-2 and you want to earn the type of money that we earn, that my clients earn, we're going to show you with this class. Woo, finally, right? I'm sorry, don't beat me up, but finally it is here. Go ahead and click on the link below. Click on the link, take immediate and massive action, because the classes fill up and that's not my fault. Okay, my name is Jean Marlo Davis. I'm your web creator. I'm gonna see you on the other side. We're gonna break this thing down. All right, so you saw that commercial. We're back, right? Make the website is scrolling down below so you can learn more about tax resolutions, aka offer and compromises, whether you want to do it or you need it done for you. We're showing you how you can earn 10K or more a month doing tax resolution. As I was saying, I accidentally got involved in doing tax resolutions. I've been doing taxes for years. I left the Internal Revenue Service, started my own tax firm, have been doing taxes for years. And I came on a radio show just talking about the tax advantages of being a business owner, how to be audit proof, what you need to do to protect your assets, things that what to do if you ever audited. And someone called me and called in on the show and they said, you know what, I owe the Internal Revenue Service XOXO. And they said, you know, I need help. Is there any way that you can help me? And I said, most certainly, let me give you a free 15-minute consult. I gave them my number. I told them to call, leave their name and number, or text me their info, and I would call them. So long story short, the next day I called them and they were in a panic. They was like, Jean, I owe the IRS this amount of money. They're talking about putting, I got my husband got a letter for his job. They're talking about doing dust, and dust. I just don't know what to do. And so basically I said, okay, I'm gonna need to do a power of attorney. I need you to fill these forms out so I can fax it over to the Internal Revenue Service. The good old days of faxing directly to the IRS. It was beautiful. So much stuff changed now. But I said, I need to fax this over to the Internal Revenue Service and get on the phone with them. And so I got on the phone, still would do those at that time, you was waiting like 30, 40 minutes, depending on what time you call, got on the phone with them. And if they hadn't received my power of attorney and 8821 form as well, if they hadn't received it, I would then fax it to that agent right then and there. And then I would just talk to them and let them know that I was there to represent the client and wanted to get a complete breakdown of what the client owed, what the debt is, so we can make sure we have true facts, make sure the client was up to date with their taxes, make sure that there was no other tax liabilities that we didn't know about, and that they do qualify to go into OIC. I said, that's our goal, is to do that. And I would get that information. I just knew and this is my first, I'm talking about my first tax resolution that I ever did. I just knew from working for the Internal Revenue Service what they was going to require from me to go ahead and settle the debt. And I just said, hey, look, can you freeze the account, stop any collections, give us about 30 days, 45 days to get this in. My client at that time, they was getting ready to go out of town. I said, we need to be able to get everything in. They allowed me to do that. They said if I didn't have it at that time, I could call them back and get 10 more days at that time. And I began to work on getting everything together for my client, filling out the forms that was necessary, getting the documentation to go with it. And long story short, after a few months, we got that powerful letter that said your offer is accepted. And we were able to knock out 80% of the client's debt. And I was like, whoa, Nelly, this, okay. This could be another string right here. Now, this could be another string. And even when, before somebody asked me, how did you know what to charge them? I talked to this attorney and I was telling him what I was doing, and he gave me some rates, and he that's why it's good to have sharp knives in the drawer. I network with a lot of people, and I could call them like, hey, look, I got a quick question. They call me, I call them. That's how we do. We rub each other's back. Hey, that's what we do. And I was able to, he was like, this is what I would charge. So I was like, oh, okay. He said, yeah. Because that's like a case. You're going to be working on that for months. He was sure enough right. And so I began charging between $3,000 to $5,000 per client. $3,000 to $5,000. Now, over the years, like I said, we have eradicated millions of dollars for a tax client. I'm talking about why you should consider doing tax resolutions, why you need to go ahead, go to the website that's scrolling down below and register for this 4-week class. It is powerful. So over the years, I left the Internal Revenue Service because I didn't want to do taxes anymore anyway. But when I went on tour, doing a 100-city tour, working with a direct sales company, teaching people the tax advantage of business, I ended up on a tour with activist Danny Glover. And I remember being a single mom at that time, and people was asking, do I do taxes? And I'm like, and he was like, babe, you need to get that money, babe. You need to get the money. And I got back into doing taxes. And but tax resolutions was there. I made that a part of what we offered with Tiffany's LLC. Now, over the years doing taxes, God has blessed me where I've spoken on a lot of stages, been on Good Day Atlanta, Good Morning America, Fox News, CBS, countless radio shows, travel all over the nation. And I love speaking. I love coaching. I love motivating. This is my passion. This is something that I love to do. I love to help people create wealth. That's my passion. Taxes is not my passion. So I was caught with a little catch-22. I wanted to help people get those nice refunds, but you know what? I didn't want to do them anymore. And then that my personality is way too big for a desk. You got to know yourself, to thy own self be true. My personality is way too big for a desk. So I said, no, I want to walk into my full authority. So I started telling my clients, I'm going to, this is going to be the last year. I think it became a point of, I was crying wolf, right, babe? They like, oh, she say it every year. She say it every year. She's going to be here. Jean's going to be here. And, because I care about my clients have become my family. They're cool. My clients are family. And so I was like, okay, I help them. But one day, and I'm telling you why, I'm giving you the long answer why you need to get into tax resolution, why you need to do this for yourself. One day, I got a phone call, and I don't know if they was playing reruns. I think they was playing reruns of a show or something. And that day, in less than 30 minutes apart, I made $10,000. So I had 10,000 reasons why at that point I need to stop doing taxes. Okay. 10,000 reasons. And I was like, wait a minute, hold up. I just made $10,000 in less than 30 minutes in one day. People found out what I do. These people are in need. I'm going to help them eradicate 80% of their debt. I'm going to work with them. I'm going to go beyond the extra mile, make sure that I satisfy their need, and they're going to pay me top dollar to do it. Now, how is this a bad plan? I was like, wait a minute. It just doesn't add up for me to keep doing taxes, because here's what you need to understand. I pretty much, depending on what it is, regular taxes, depending on what it is, it could be $300, $500, or $1,000. But let's just say the average person, $300 to $500. It would take me 10 people at doing those taxes at $500 to make one person with a tax resolution, make what this one person gonna pay. 10 people. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand 10 or one. I'll take one for 5,000, Alex. Okay. So then I said, oh, wow. I told my husband, I said, husband, we got a problem. It's a good one, but I think I'm really, really going to let these taxes go. You remember that, babe? Yeah. I said, I don't care what nobody say. I love my peoples. I'm going to make sure they straight. I'm going to make sure they know how to protect themselves. I'm going to be there. All the other tax stuff is still there. We help with, as I said before, help you be audit proofs, help you to set your business up, make sure to do all the tax consultation. We still do tax consultations, but I said, after this year, there's no way. And I think really dealing with COVID and dealing with all this other stuff, it really woke me up to, you better live your life, and you better live it long and strong. You better be bold and stop worrying about what other people say, and stop trying to have this false modesty and trying to save the world. My name is not Jesus. I'm not a savior. I got to make sure I save myself. I got to make sure that I do what I'm passionate about. When I wake up in the morning, put my 2 feet on the ground and said, thank you, God, for thinking about me again today. I'm here, and go hard in the paint for what I believe in. And that's what I really do believe in doing tax resolutions. I believe it helps people to sleep better at night. It helps. People are afraid of the IRS. I know. I used to be on the inside. They walk in the office, they're petrified, man. And even now, they're petrified when they call me. I can hear the nervousness. Oh, Gene, I owe the IRS $60,000. I owe the IRS. How? I don't make them feel bad. I don't make them feel sad. I let them know that after you drop the phone with me, you're going to be able to sleep better at night. I'll let them know that, and they know that. And that's what I'm training the specialists, the people that's taking the class. They're able to say they was trained by the best of the best. They're able to say they're trained by an ex-IRS auditor with over 20 years tax and financial experience. They're able to put that to their resume when they began to start doing tax resolutions. And I'm so excited about that. That's why I believe you should take a careful consideration of doing tax resolutions. People out there are struggling financially. The biggest bill is taxes. And if you have the knowledge and the know-how, which is knowledge, the time, the energy, the desire to find a need that's high and fill that need, you'll be wealthy indeed. Now, as I said, I kind of lowball saying earn 10K a month. I want to under promise and over deliver, because I know some people ain't used to this kind of money. I know some people ain't used to seeing money like this going to the bank and having a high six-figure month. I know it's scary, but it's possible, because you're dealing with people who need your help. And not only that, you're being trained to go out there and make it happen, to give them what they need, to be able to work with them. That's what you're being trained to do. And to be able to earn $3,000, $5,000, even $10,000 per client. Imagine if you only had 2 clients a month and you made $10,000. Imagine if you had 4 clients a month and you make $20,000. What would happen if you had 10 clients a month and you made $50,000? And what if you just had a team of people, a couple of people working in an office with you, start your little agency, and y'all do 20 clients or more a month? You're looking at 100,000 plus a month, legally, ethically, and morally. I strive that in everything that I do, to make sure that I do it legally, ethically, and morally. That's the reason why I believe that you should get involved in doing tax resolutions. I believe that people are waiting on you. I believe that who do you know right now that owe the IRS over 10K or more a month? Could it be you? Could it be your family member? Could it be your coworker? I know you know somebody who owed the Internal Revenue Service. What if you were able to offer a service, even did this part-time, man, to the point where your part-time income surpasses what you're doing on a job, and you really take this thing seriously, and you say, you know what, I'm gonna open up me a little small agency. I'm gonna make sure I do everything that I need to do legally, ethically, and morally to be able to do this. Now, man, look at the millions of dollars that you can earn on a yearly basis, but look at the many, many people that you'll be able to help to sleep better at night and not have to worry about owing the IRS. I think that's a win-win situation. That's the reason why, boys and girls, I decided, you know what? It was good while it lasted. Thank you, God. Hallelujah. I'm very happy that I prepared these taxes over the years, but I'm taking a more concentrated effort with our tax and financial firm to really settle tax debt, to make sure businesses are set up correctly, to counsel people on getting their business right, helping them to make sure they understand what they need to do, what the IRS expect of their business, and to protect them and help them be audit proof. I love those things right there. It seems that the client seems to pay attention and do exactly what we are able to teach them. That's what's funny about that. And I don't know if it's because they pay more money, they're more invested because they pay more money, versus somebody calling at 10 o'clock at night when they know the office is closed, asking what's my refund. See, I don't think I can serve that way, not at this capacity, not at this time. Because I've been teaching about, you don't want to worry about a refund. You want to build wealth. Refund, you're only getting what's left anyway. You're not even getting all your money. Don't start me on a tangent. Don't get me started. That's why I said, ooh, I have to shake that off, that mentality off. I got to go serve where I need to serve. And so with me educating people and helping them save on their taxes, helping them to get out of debt, helping them to build their credit, helping them to build generational wealth, helping them to build their business, I feel like I am now walking in my purpose and I can perform better that way. It brings me joy. It makes me wake up early in the morning. Like, who can I help? Who can I help to sleep better at night? Somebody's crying, somebody's frustrated, somebody irritated. They don't know what to do. Thank God the wealth creator is here. Jean Marlowe Davis. I'm here to help. And so that's what I'm so excited about. So long story short, let me make sure I told you everything. I believe this is the reason why you should be doing tax resolutions and that you can earn over 10K. 10K is really lowballing it. You can earn over 10K or more a month doing tax resolutions, AKA offering compromises or fresh start initiative, whatever floats your boat. So if you're saying, Jean, you know what, you had me at 10K. I want to know more about this. How can I get involved? Do I have to be a tax preparer? Do I have to have all these accreditations? Do I have to have all this stuff? You're going to be very shocked to find out the answer to all of that. What you want to do is go to twcelitetaxpros.com. They're scrolling down below, right, babe? Bruce has been scrolling it this whole time. We are having a summer special. Sometimes my good heart gets me in trouble, but God always give it back. A few people contact me and say, I want to be involved. I want to get involved. I can't do the full price, but I could probably do, this amount or whatever. So I say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and knock off $1,000 for the summertime. So you can get the training, you can get involved, you could be swinging, making it happen before, in the next 30 days or 60 days. And so those who are watching this right now, you can get $1,000 off. It's already taken off at the register when you go register for this course. Yes, it costs money. Yes, it does. It's a 4-week course done by an ex-IRS auditor that's teaching you how to do tax resolutions to get in a serious game so you don't be messing up people's paperwork and telling lies, okay? We want to make sure you do this thing legally, ethically, and morally, build it the right way, help clients to really be able to sleep good at night, and so you can sleep good at night and you're not ducking and diving because you're jiving, okay? So you want to go to twcelitetaxpros.com. That's what it is, twcelitetaxpros.com. It's scrolling down below. Go claim your $1,000 off, get registered. Once you register and you create your username and password, you're going to get a back office. It's your back office, for eternity, okay? And when you go back there, once you pay your price for school, you're going to see the first week class is waiting on you. The first week class is waiting on you. And then after that, every 5 days, a new class is going to be there. Now, I don't want you to feel pressured. I don't want you to feel like, oh my God, I didn't get to finish the first class and the next class is there. You can access your class 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can go back, take any class over and over, week 1, week 2, but every 5 days, the next week class is going to be there. All you have to do right now is go to twcelitetaxpros.com and scrolling down below, get your $1,000 off, register, and get in the game. What my vision is this. I want to have people trained in various cities and states in the U.S. and have them as partners. That if I have someone in New York, I have someone in Texas, I have someone in whatever, that someone calls my office and they need an OIC and our office is packed, I can call one of the agents in another state and say, hey, look, I got an OIC. Are you able to take on this client? And we do a 50-50 split. That's what I'm looking for. That's the vision behind having agents in every state that's affiliated with our office. That's some sexy stuff right there, isn't it? Look at my husband. Why are you looking at me like that, baby? Oh, it's a method to my madness. I mean, I'm not just doing this just to be doing it. I want partners out here so we can work together. Everybody can eat. So I need as many people trained so I can start sending some clients your way, because we get busy. Not only do we do this, but we do coaching and mentorship and teaching and training and things of that nature. So we want a team of people together, everyone achieves more. So guys, I just want to say thank you for being here. Go register for the tax resolution. Do we have any statements, questions, comments, concerns, anything? Okay. Go register for the class. If you have any questions, send me a message, inbox me, however, but go register right now, scrolling down below. It would be one of the best things you do besides giving your life to Christ. It would be one of the best things that you ever do. Okay. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for the anniversary wishes. You guys are so awesome. I got so many wishes this past weekend. Y'all was all on my social media, just liking my stuff. And I thank you guys. 7 years with the big guy. Yeah. Yay. We're praying and asking God to bless us with 50 plus more. It's a blessing. It's a blessing when God bless you with the person that you've been praying for all your life. So happy anniversary, Bruce. Happy anniversary, baby. I love you very much. And I'm just very grateful to go out here and make it happen and do what God has called us to do. So with that being said, guys, my name is Jean Malo Davis. I'm a wealth creator. You're a wealth creator too. Remember that you can have, be, do anything. Go register for your 4-week class and get your $1,000 off. By God's grace, I will see you Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Jean Malo Davis Show. God bless you. I see you soon. Now go register. Take care.
You need that money to get stuff you want. You gotta have money. When times are tough and there ain't nothing funny if you don't have money.